Good morning, everybody. It's Mindy. It is Tuesday morning. I don't normally film this early, but I have to film this early today because I've got one crazy kind of day. Yeah, I've got some videos I need to get recorded in the next couple hours because then I go get my hair done. Woohoo! Gotta wash away the gray, yeah. And then I have physical therapy, which I think is helping. I don't know. And then I have my book discussion live. And then I have a planning meeting for the retreat later. And goodness, it's a full packed day of activities. And it's beautiful here in Michigan today. It's going to be 60s. It's warm right now. I really want to get outside and get a walk in, but when that's going to happen, I have no clue. It might be tonight. I don't know. After the planning meeting, or I really don't know. Anyhow, I'm trying to make sure I get in between 8 and 10,000 steps every day. That's my goal. I think that's my sweet spot. Yeah, so that's my goal. I didn't quite make it yesterday. I hit 5,000 and some. Gal, it's like best laid plans, right? Best laid plans don't always come to fruition, no matter how hard you plan. But boy, I've got today planned. It's planned me, I guess. All of the activities have got me planned. That's what I have to say about that. Yeah. So anyhow, enough about my, traumas of the day. So difficult. Anyhow, this is my last WIP and chat for DP April showers. I know, right? It is the end of April. Can you believe it? I mean, can you honestly believe it's already the end of April? It went by so fast. So fast, right? But here we are, sitting at the last week of April. Yeah. So I only have a little bit left on my canvas. I have timed this one out like perfectly. I had the 4 big sections. I just divided it into 4, and I knew that each week I needed to do 1 section, and I always made sure I left some, drills left for my WIP and chat because, I want to work on it during my WIP and chat, right? So it's worked out perfectly. I really just have these flowers to go. There's an orange one, this big sunflower here, and these 2 little orange ones. And I'm pretty much done. I mean, there's not much left to do here. So I'll be able to just finish this up pretty quickly over the next few days. And I will be done with this beautiful, gorgeous canvas called Garden Pond from Krafts. It's beautiful. They currently don't have it. It's not one of the pre-orders. Michael's like, man, I really like that one. I'm like, I know, right? It's really pretty. He goes, well, we might have to put that on the list for the next order. So it may be available in the future again. So I hope so, because it's really pretty. And it works up so nice. I love it. It's gorgeous. Anyhow, there's that. Speaking of Krafts, good morning, Chuck. Speaking of Krafts, Michael has posted some things on the Krafts Facebook page about things like international shipping going forward is on pause because international shipping has just gone crazy, money-wise, so expensive. And I mean, they're taking a loss, you guys. Krafts is taking a loss on canvases due to international shipping. How do I have a hair all the way through? Well, seriously, what do you mean? How do I have a hair? I have a hair because I have long hair and it goes everywhere. Can I get it with my fingernails? No. Okay. I feel like I'm back at my live again the other night when I had plastic on my canvas. Now I got hair on my canvas. Seriously? I feel like I'm spending most of my time picking off junk off my canvases these days, right? Hang on. We'll get it. We will. Not with those tweezers. We won't. Let's try this pair of tweezers. Tweezers. All right, let's try these. Yeah, I get hair in it sometimes. Oh, and there's a little bug. Do you ever get bugs that just fly into your glue? Yeah. He committed suicide on my glue. I'm sorry. He did. Okay, here we go. Is it one hair? Yep, it is. Okay, it goes all the way up to here. Underneath my drills right there. Hang on. No, there's more over here. Jeez Louise. Okay. All right. Trying to get under it. You got a little tip on how to remove hair from your canvas. Take your tweezers and slide under it. Don't try to, don't try to grab it. That don't work very good. Get under that hair. And then get a hold of it. There you go. Okay. Ta-da! We have accomplished. We ridded our canvas of one bug and 2 hairs. I know, right? There's my pretty dragonfly from Saban. Yeah, it is missing a couple gems. Somebody pointed that out in a video. It is, anyhow, it's still gorgeous, but what was I talking about? I don't know. Oh, Craftably. They are working on trying to add back international shipping as quickly as they can. Small companies, it's very difficult to do. They just they're trying to get some different pricing packages and things like that. So, they feel terrible about it, but they're working on it. Canada is still okay if you live in Canada. And he said that the first country they're going to try to add back in would be the UK. So there you go. All right. Those are the most popular places that they ship to internationally. So it makes sense that they would add those back in as soon as they can. All right. He also addressed the pre-orders. Not all pre-orders are in production currently. He doesn't have renderings for everything. So it looks like they're working in phases. He's received several renderings, 8 maybe. So it sounds like what they do is they get one picture approved and print it and then move on to another set. So they're working on them, you guys. They're working on them. So gotta hold tight. Hold tight. He said June 15th or something initially. So we have to give them until June 15th at least, right? Crossing my fingers it's a little earlier, but we'll see. They do have things in stock still, you know that, right? If you want to get something now, head on over there. My code is still good, Mindy15 for 15% off. So, yeah, we're holding out for Craftably. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What else did I want to talk to you about? Look, here's another hair right here trying to go get on my canvas. Get off. No, don't. The joys of having long hair. It just kind of gets into everything. It really does. So, yeah. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, let's talk events. This one is coming to a close. Last week, Grace put up her WIP in chat, and she is giving away a prize. So she announced that last week in her WIP in chat, a prize. And this week in her WIP in chat, she will be telling you who won her prize. That's how that works, right? You announce it one week, give it away the next week. So look for that. Her winner will be coming out this week on her WIP in chat. It is my week to announce a giveaway, and I will show you the giveaway at the end of this video. And then I will, wait a week. The event will be over. Yes, it will be over, but the prize will come next week. I'll just hop on real quick and tell you who the winner was. Well, I'll probably be doing another WIP in chat too, so I might just do it first thing in that WIP in chat. We'll see. We'll see how many videos I have to make next week. If I make a dedicated video for just the giveaway or if I just put it in next week's WIP and Chat, we'll see. All depends on time, you know? All right. Yeah, so this one's coming to a close, coming to an end. Thank you for all the beautiful pictures of flowers. I see some in my Facebook group, and I see some on Instagram, and it's been so much fun to see flowers, right? Not that I'm seeing a lot of real flowers, so I'm living through the virtual flowers that you guys are creating. They're coming, you guys, they're coming. I'm going to try to put some pictures in at the end, maybe just a little short video at the end of my plants, my seeds. I have started my seeds, my flowers, and I was really surprised. I went down the other day just to check on them and see if they needed water or anything, and I was shocked to see how much growth I have already. There's so many things that have popped up already. It's crazy. We do have a light on them, like a grow light. Funny story. We were driving down the highway one day, and we were like, what is all that stuff over there beside the road? And we went right back because we thought we knew what it was. Sure enough, it was like 4 or 5 of the big grow lights, you know, the metal. No bulbs, but just the light itself. Oh, yeah, we hopped right out of the truck and threw those in the back of the truck. We did. So I have one downstairs. We went and we got bulbs for it. It's downstairs. It's on top of like a wire rack. You know, we got wire shelving. And it's up on top of there and lights my seedlings. So they get plenty of sunshine. Like all the time. Just grow, grow, grow. Come on, grow, grow, and grow. So they're growing. They have taken off and things are sprouting. Yay. So how exciting is that? I will try to show you at least a quick little video at the end of that. Okay? Because that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it's kind of sad. It's always kind of sad when an event comes to an end, you know, but then there's always the new event right around the corner, you know. There's always that new event that's happening. And so it's kind of like you're saying goodbye to one, but right on its heels, you're saying hello to another one. Or we've already started saying hello to the next one. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So let me talk about the next one. If you haven't heard about the next event. The next event is DP Purple for Lupus. And it's going fantastic already. It has not even started yet. People are posting pictures of the purple canvas that they're going to do. Purple for Lupus. They're posting pictures. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to work on this. You know, is this one work? Is this enough purple? Or, you know, all kinds of things like that. Awesome. We have a Facebook group, Purple for Lupus. I will link it below. And you can go join the Facebook group. And that's where you can post your pictures for the lupus event. All of your progress pictures. There's a hashtag as well. You know, you can use that too on Instagram. But we do have a Facebook group dedicated to Purple for Lupus, okay? There's also a link to the lupus fundraiser in that Facebook group. If you feel you want to donate to the lupus organization, to the cause, there is a fundraiser link in there. We already have over $500 donated, you guys. It's awesome. Money for lupus, for research to help people with lupus. Awesome. Paula is going to be talking more about that. Yeah, I know, Paula, you're going to do it. You're going to do some WIP and chats, and you're going to tell us, you know, you're going to give us the info because, you know, we want to know. Yep, you're going to do it. All right. So we're also going to have a live auction. We have items to auction off. More details will be coming about that. Items are still coming in that people are donating to auction, which is awesome. thank you so much to people wanting to support the cause and donate an item. That is amazing. So yeah, lots and lots of good stuff coming for that. All right. So it's right around the corner, you guys. One of the next videos you'll see this week is going to be my video for the lupus event, and you'll get to see my canvas and everything. Oops, get off it. This guy right here, you are way too small to go on my painting. Way too small. It's rare to find bad drills here too, by the way. Bad drills on this kit, they're few and far between. Very few and far between. And that has been the most common thing I have found, is just drills that are like small. Little ones, you know. Little baby drills that won't fit. No. All right. Anything else? Anything else? Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, let me just give you the quick rundown. June will be a Sheena Pike along with Sue and Shay. More details coming. July is Christmas in July with Maritza. More details coming. August is Smashing the Specials with Brandy. Let's see. September, Chuck Along 4. Woohoo! Chuck Along 4. Yeah. And then I said September, right? That's September. And then October, working on a new event for October for breast cancer awareness. And that one's a moving, working progress right now. We kind of have people, right now, I guess I could tell you that it is Angie's Diamond Painting Adventure. I believe that's the name of her channel. Joy, who is like everything diamond painting. She has a new channel. Jenny, the Uncrafty Crafter, and me, as far as I know. So that's very new development, breaking development. So really, pink, pink. Breast Cancer Awareness Month, pink. That's what we got so far. That's about it, really. So anyhow, that's the events coming up, folks. People ask all the time, I just heard about this event. How do I learn more about this event? Well, I try to do a good job at least talking about the events that I'm a part of. You know what I mean? Other events, I don't know the details. I can direct you to who's doing the event if I know, but I don't know all of them. I mean, seriously, sometimes, you guys, it's hard enough for me to keep track of my own life, my own events. That's why I got a planner, right? I got a planner. Yeah, I got to update my planner because I've had new things added to my planner. Oh, okay, so time to update the plan. Update the planner. And then I get like these little, well, they're probably dog hairs, actually, because my dogs are short-haired. They look like little eyelashes, so they're probably dog hairs. Yeah, dog hair. Okay, well, that's events. That's news. That's channel information, all that good stuff. I need a new color, though, so I'm not just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. Let's go for 13. Orange X. Orange. Lots of these. This should keep me busy for a while. I tell you what, though, that color I just put down, though, that 606, it's gorgeous. It is just gorgeous. It is a beautiful, beautiful orange. This one's a little lighter, kind of like a brownish orange. Yeah. All right. Okay. One more thing, announcement type information I want to share. If you were in my live on Saturday, you saw that I was given a big surprise, an envelope from my daughter and daughter-in-law, and instructed to open it on my live to find out that they are adopting a child. Yep, they are adopting. The girls have so much love, and they both love children, and they want children, and so they have looked into adopting through the foster care system. I've gotten more information. I really didn't have a whole lot of information the other night, just a lot of tears. But They are going through the foster care system. They have been approved to start, basically searching, looking, meeting children. Now, they would like a young child. They're looking for, babies are very hard to come by. They are available from time to time. Available. It sounds like you're talking about clothes or something. That's not the way to say that. Babies come up for adoption sometimes. It's more rare. But, things happen. And sometimes there is a baby that needs a new home. And they will certainly look for that option. Next, they will be looking for young, like toddler, that age group. They're not opposed to like siblings. If there's a younger and an older child, they're not opposed to that. They have room, they have space. So that is the plan, you guys. So moving forward, they get to look through profiles and, just see what strikes their fancy. I mean, what grabs their heart, what interests them, or, really just grabs their heartstrings and they want to know more about. So then they will get to meet and visit and go forward from there. I have worked with several ladies at school that were foster parents and have gone through the adoption process with kids that they were fostering. So I really kind of had a pretty good handle on how it worked. I just did not know that was what they were doing when I found out about it on Saturday night. So, it should be interesting. It should be rewarding. It should be fun. I mean, there will be maybe multiple children that we meet, and, we'll get to meet them too. So, until they have, made a choice on the child that they are adopting, it'll be a process, but an exciting one. Yeah. All right. So there's that. Thank you, everyone, for your support, your love, your kindness, and all of that. It was quite an emotional, announcement. Let's say that. All right. Gosh, I've talked about so many things. What haven't I talked about? I don't know. I wanted to talk real quick about the wildlife. I mean, I love my wildlife. I really do. It's fun to go out in the yard and see bunnies running all over the place. One night we came home and there were like 4 deer in the pasture next to us. And it was really close to dark. It was definitely dusk. I could still see them. I tried to maybe get a video, but it was too dark for video, so I couldn't get them. And it was kind of interesting. They were just kind of munching on the grass over there, and they stopped. They all stopped and just looked at me like, oh my gosh, what's she gonna do? And they just stare. Oh my goodness. Until I took another couple steps, and then of course they headed off, but they really didn't go very far. They kind of ran to the back of the pasture, ran around a little shed that's back there, and then I saw them come creeping back around, back towards, closer to our house and stuff. And I was like, yeah, you don't really want to go. I'm not going to hurt you, right? But it's fun to watch them. And I wish, they wouldn't run so quickly so I could see them a little closer and things like that. But that's what we get living out here where we live, The other day I walked out back to check on my garden, We'll talk about my garden in a minute. And there were 3 bunnies, and they were all very small bunnies. And I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if those are the bunnies that just left the nest up in my flower bed, right? Because I had 3 bunnies in the nest. If you guys saw that little video, there were 3 bunnies in a little nest underneath my hydrangea. And then one day I went out, and of course they were just gone. Well, highly likely, excuse me, highly likely that it's those 3 bunnies, right? And they were just playing, hopping around, chasing each other, jumping this way and that way. And I got really close to them. And then they finally were like, oh, shoot, let's move a little bit. And they just hopped out into the field and sat there. Just hopped there, sat there, looking at me. The wild animals are very interesting. They just sit there and they just look at you. Like, what are you doing? But it's so much fun. Now, with that being said, do I wish they would stay out of my garden? Yeah. Do I wish that whatever got into my garden and ate the flower right off my tulip would stay out of my garden? Isn't there plenty to eat out there? Yes, there is. There is grass. There are bushes. There are all kinds of things out back that these wild creatures could go eat. Why do you need to go in my garden, right? So I'm thinking, oh Lord, is this the way of things to come this summer? No, please, no, wild creatures. Go eat elsewhere, right? Go eat other stuff, not my flowers. So, I don't know. Currently, the garden is surrounded by pallets. That is the fencing. But if you know anything about pallets, they have gaps, Small creatures can get in. So I think that what we're going to need to do is reinforce, put some netting. That's what I'm thinking. There's this bird net you can put on your trees, like fruit trees. I think we're going to need to reinforce the fence with some netting to keep all of these lovely little creatures out of my flowers. Now, right now, all I have out there are tulips. And they're up and they have buds. And a couple of them are open. And the one that did open, that's one that got eaten, right? Boom, chomp. You can tell it just chomp the top right off the whole flower. So, yeah, I think netting is going to be in order. We talked about moving it because it is kind of out back, which is a perfect place because it's not bothering anything out there. Do I think that it would be safer to move it closer up to the house? I don't know. These animals are everywhere. The bunnies are everywhere. The chipmunk, oh my gosh, the chipmunk's everywhere. I think he eats a lot of things, but, I don't think it matters where we would move the garden to. I think things will try to get into it. So I think it's, I've said it before. I feel like I'm building Fort Knox. I have to really, really, really protect, iron walls, maybe, I don't know. But we got to do something because, oh man, look at all those X's in that flower over there. How come you guys didn't tell me that I missed that whole flower? Yeah, I missed that whole flower. All right, and there's a lot of X's in that one. All right, let's head up here, folks. Let's head up here. So there's that. We will see what happens. Another kind of depressing thing that happened last week is I was visited by a guy from a tree service. Okay. He came up to the door. He had left a card because I was actually in the shower when he came. And when I got out of the shower, I saw the card and I opened up the door and I went out to get the card. And this guy was still at the end of our driveway. And he was in his truck. And so he turned around and he came up so he could talk to me. And I was like, okay, tree service. I know what tree service means when you just see them randomly driving up and down the road. Means they want to come and trim trees that may be disturbing the power lines. Well, let me just say this. They already did that. They did that about 2 years ago. They came through up and down our street and they trimmed trees that were, in the way of the power line and all of that. And so I'm thinking, why are you here again? Why are you here? Okay, so I talked to this guy. And he's like, yeah, we're from the tree service. You may see our trucks. We're starting evaluation for what needs to be trimmed. And I was like, but wait, you guys just did that a couple years ago. He goes, well, it wasn't our company. It was a different company that they had hired. And the other company that they hired a couple years ago, and he tried to tell me it was 6 years ago. And I was like, no, it wasn't over 6 years ago. It's been since I've lived here. Trust me, I was here. But he said that they did not fulfill their contract or trim properly. So now his company has been hired to come out and basically redo it. I was like, seriously? Okay. I'm like, so explain what's going on. He's like, well, it looks like on your property, the pine trees out front. I'm like, oh, good God. What? My pine trees? We have 2 pine trees on each side of we have 2 drives, right? The pine trees are on either side of one drive. He's like, yeah, those are going to need to be trimmed. I'm like, down at the other corner of the property, there's a walnut tree, a small walnut tree. He said they're going to have to just take out. Okay. I don't care about that. That's kind of in a little scrubby area. And then he said, and then there's your fruit trees. And I'm like, what about my fruit trees? He's like, well, they're underneath the wire. And I'm like, okay, but they're never going to reach the wire. They're never going to get that tall. Fruit trees don't get very tall. And he's like, I understand. He said, you're right. They won't get that tall. You're right. He said, however, the rules and the regulations are they can't even be underneath it. So they have to be removed. I was like, wait, whoa, wait, what? No, we're not removing my fruit trees, right? And he said, what? No. He said, I'm not going to have them do anything with the fruit trees this go round. He said, they're not in the way right now, but just so you know, the utility company has a 30-foot right-of-way, and they don't want anything. They want total clear 30-foot path. I'm like, wow, that's a big path, right? That's a big path. My poor pine trees out front, they're just going to get shaved, down one side. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's going to be ridiculous. Just ridiculous. So they're not going to do anything with the fruit trees, but we really need to move the fruit trees. Well, we can't move them now. That's what I told him, I said, I can't move them now. And he goes, no, I know. He said, moving them now wouldn't be a good idea because it's spring and summer and you can't move them right now, right? Yeah. So after summer, probably early fall, we're going to have to look into moving the fruit trees. And then sometime this summer, they're going to come and just basically just hack up all the vegetation around here. Dale and I went for a walk up and down the street the other day, and we're just walking down the road and looking at all the trees that just have they either get a big blue dot that's been spray painted on the tree, just a big circle. That means trim. Or it gets a blue X, which means remove. So, oh, really? What a mess. We moved out to the country because we like it this way. You know, we like it a little wild, a little, you know, overgrown, I guess. But they're just coming through and just hacking away, you guys. It's probably going to be 5 or 6 weeks, he said. But the trees that are marked up and down the road and stuff like that, I think that, I'm pretty sure, that between us and the neighbor is a row of pine trees. Now, they've all been, like buzzed, topped off, because the power line going back to her house goes right over those pine trees. I think those are all going to be removed. So this barrier kind of, not that we need a barrier between us, but, I think that's all getting removed. I am so sad. I am so sad, you guys. It's just like, wow. And they just did it. I mean, they just trimmed everything up. There is nothing that's actually close to the power lines. There's nothing touching the power lines. There's nothing growing even really near the power lines, but clearly closer than their 15 foot on each side type deal. We have a big walnut tree out in the corner. That's going to get trimmed back pretty hard. I'm like, oh man. So yeah, fun. Not looking forward to that. Dale's like, I'm going out there and I'm gonna put a line. I'm marking it myself. I'm gonna be like, don't you dare come closer than this. This is your 15 foot, don't come closer than that. I'm like, well, and you better be here too, honey, when they come to do it, because, you might have to go out and fuss with people. I'm not good at that. I'm just so disappointed. It's so depressing. Anyhow, well, there's my talk about spring and flowers and blooming and, all that good stuff. Just to find out that, well, the rabbits or the chipmunk is eating my tulips, and the power company is going to come and wreck all my trees. Yay. How fun, right? Okay, well, I think I'm done rambling and talking now, so I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to throw a video in of my seedlings popping up, and we've got a prize to give away, so I'm going to tell you how to do that. I'll show you the prize. It's very similar to the one last time. So let's get to the rest of this video and show you what you can win. All right? Alrighty then. Let's get to it. Every time I come down here, I get a surprise. So these are vegetables. There was nothing popping up here yesterday, but look, we got a few things there. What is that? That's cucumber. Okay, those are cucumber. I don't see anything to the back, but the cucumbers are coming up, all right? So let's move over to this tray. Let's show you this tray here. This one's going gangbusters, man. Look at that, right? Look at all of that. So, oh, look at, these are red. Like, can you see them? These are little red sprouts here. So this is China asters, globe amaranth. This is something called bunny tails. Look at, can you see the little drop of water on the ends of them? It's getting enough moisture, yeah. So look at all of those. Oh, look at them. They are growing. And these are popping up. They're just harder to see. They're like a reddish leaf. So that's fun. All right. So we have success there. I have not watered these. Just putting these lids on them gets enough moisture, really. And then what do we have here? What do we have going here? Oh, look at back there. Bunch of stuff in the back. Nothing up here at the front yet. Do I have stuff planted up here? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, there's one little skinny little thing sticking up there. I don't know. So, must be taking a little longer for that seed. And then this I planted not too long ago. So I'm really not anticipating anything in there yet. No, nothing there yet. All right, so there you have it, you guys. My little seed project. But see, here's my shelf, other junk and stuff. A refrigerator for eggs. But, I mean, we put them up here. They're in the window. And we have this light up here. So, yeah. And there's my other plant coming back from a hard winter. So, I'm super excited. And this dog, I don't know what she's barking about. She's still barking. Let me go get her. Before I get started with the prize, let me just mention, I did start something new I debated about, but I just threw together the Buy Me a Coffee thing. I'm not really pushing it a lot or anything like that, but it is linked in my description box. If you want to just give a one-time little shout out, little donation, it's there. Buy me a coffee. Okay, and I would like to thank some people who have done so. Joy Martin bought me a coffee. Thank you, Joy. Lori Joseph bought me 2 coffees. Thank you, I appreciate it. Garden Craft bought me 3 coffees. Thank you so much, Garden Craft. Jeanette bought me a coffee. And Saban bought me 3 coffees. Thank you so much, so very much. It goes, to buy more stuff that I can show you. So thank you. I appreciate it greatly. All right, now let's do this whole giveaway thing. You ready? Here we go. All right, everybody. Here is the prize. Are you ready to see the prize? Okay, let's start with the small stuff. Why not? Okay, washi tape. Beautiful washi tape. Yay, everybody loves a washi tape, right? A cutter. Yay. And they do stay open. You just click it, push it further. And they stay open. All right. Couple stickers. Maybe just one. I'll throw some more. I don't know. Oh, here's another washi tape. I'll give you 2 washi tapes. There you go. Washi tape. These came from Saban. She donated a bunch of stuff. Cover minders and pens and washi tape. So those are from Saban. Thank you, Saban. Check out her shop. I'll have her linked. The pen is from Saban. Yeah, pen with a very big old gem on the top. Doink, doink. No, don't do that. So there's a pen. And then here is the cover binder from Saban. The beautiful tree. Well, there's a reason why you get the tree with this, right? There's a tree. It's beautiful. Come on, focus better than that. There we go. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. All the gems all over it. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Like I said, she has the blingiest cover minders. All right. A little tin of super sticky patty wax. Super sticky. Yep. Okay. Have that. I love these. I need to go get some more. I haven't colored one yet. They're magnets. You can color them. And then they're a magnet. Cute. I've given them all away now. I need to go back to the store and get some more. And then you'll get this special drill diamond painting. And as you can tell, it's a tree. Perfect, right? A tree cover minder, a tree special drill diamond painting. And I tell you what, this is a nice canvas. I love this one. This signature, insignia, trademark type thing here at the bottom. Every time I get something from this manufacturer, they are fantastic. I love them. All right, and here are your drills. Rhinestones and special drills. Ooh, look, you get a whole bunch of big gold balls. Yeah. So there's what you get, you guys. That is the prize. Everything you need to diamond paint. Some fun little extras. I'll probably throw in some candy. There's our little sticker. Look, isn't it cute? All right. That's the prize, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy it. I think it's a cute little package. I would be happy to get that in the mail if I was winning. I would. So what do you do to win? Well, you comment on my video, right? Comment. And hey, if you have a helpful tip about how to keep the wildlife out of your garden, let me know. All right? But, just comment. That's all, really. Comment. So, anyhow, thanks for watching, everybody. And thanks for being a part of, April showers. Hey, shh. There must be somebody coming near. I don't know. Or the wind's blowing and a leaf blew across the yard. Hush. Shh. So that's it, folks. Thanks so much. And I'll see you next week when I give this prize away. All right. I will talk to everybody soon. Bye.